And we are live. Good evening, everybody. Today is Tuesday, October 4th, 2022. Hope everybody's doing well. Jeff, good to see you. Joey, I saw you got on earlier. Sean, everybody, Jason. Henry is out today, so it's just me. So I apologize if I'm not quite as energetic or as loud as him. Hopefully everybody's hearing me okay. If not, please let me know. But yeah, today is New Comic Tuesday. We have some fantastic titles today. I've read a lot of them, and I'm excited about them. Especially the ones I have here. Now, this right here is our share out for this week. We have a new Joker series, The Man Who Stopped Laughing. This is the Bermejo cover. Miracle Man 0 to get you prepped for Miracle Man number 1 coming out soon. And Dark Ride number 1, perfect book for the Halloween spirit. And this is October, so it's great to have stuff like that. Share out, and you can be a winner just like Mr. Garrett, who shared out and won Briar, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 100 last week, and the DC Horror Sergeant Rock versus the Army of the Dead. That was last week. He shared out. He won all of these. You also, too, can win by just sharing out today. Now, Sean, I saw you shared out. Joey, thank you for sharing out. Jeff, thank you for the share out. I appreciate everybody, guys. Alright. So I'll leave that up for just a little bit and we'll get started. Everybody get the point to sharing. We'll let a few more people get on because we're starting right at 5:15, which doesn't normally happen. I probably should start at 5:20. That is our usual start time, even though we say 5:15. Because we're always on the backside. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's Japanese horror, I guess.
Of course it is.
From a cat's perspective. Oh. So yeah, so there we go. Ken, thanks for getting on and sharing. Appreciate it, guys. Alright. One last look. Miracle Man 0. The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, the Bermejo cover, and Dark Ride. These will all be for free to somebody next week, just for sharing out. Alright? I'm only working with one camera today. The other camera went and is out for the night. So I'll be having to do a lot of this right here, where I'm pulling up, sitting down, all under the same camera. Sean asks, do you know where the Sith go shopping? I don't, Sean. Where do Sith go to do their shopping? Does anybody have any answers? Let's see where this is going to go. I told you, the one last week. I think I told you.
Darth Maul.
At the Darth Maul. Rob over in online got it and yelled out the answer right before you shared, Sean. Darth Maul. Very good, very good. Oh, me. Actually, let's move that one off and let's just center these two up right here. Yeah, you know what you call a Sith with joint pain. Darthritis. You like that one, Rob?
I wouldn't say I like it.
You wouldn't say you like it. Alright. Oh, me. Alright, starting out tonight, we have an Image new number 1 called 3 Keys. 3 Keys, we got a cover A and a cover B. Alright, Joey. Yeah, we got you, Joey. I heard a couple of more, but I've forgotten them. There was a lot of stuff going on today. I need to sit down and come up with like a printout list just to have up while I'm doing the show, so I can just blurt them out every now and then. Alright, so I got 3 Keys. Image new number 1, 3 Keys by David Messina. I got cover A, cover B. Cover A, cover B, go once, twice, and gone. Next up, We got an Amazing Spider-Man #1 facsimile. This is the facsimile they're doing. The only difference in this one is we have a barcode and the $3.99 on top. Otherwise, it is the same book. And we have an Archie Halloween Spectacular, very fitting since this is the beginning of October. Halloween Spectacular. All new lead story introducing the spirits of Halloween, Trick and Treat. So, introducing Trick and Treat into the Archie universe. Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man facsimile #1, $3.99. Archie is only $2.99. Archie Spectacular, only $2.99. Next up, we have Star Fox. It's the Avengers X-Men Externals. We have 3 different covers for it here. Let's see here. I got a cover A, a cover B, where he's an actual fox, which is not a thing, and then cover C. Had one of my people, they didn't know who Star Fox was. They actually thought this was the actual real character. They did not expect this. I'm like, yeah, this is him. This is him. I promise. This is not him. Although he could be, since he is technically a celestial. Not celestial, he's an eternal. Sorry. So A, B, C, these are all $3.99 for Avengers, X-Men, Eternal, Star Fox. And this is the first out of the 2 Axe books this week. First of 2. Joy Moore would like a Star Fox A. Got you, Joey. Got you on that one. Alright, so we'll take those up. Alright, we have Avengers, X-Men, Eternals, the X-Men. Really cool Arthur Adams cover. I really enjoy that one. Let's cover A, cover B, and cover C. Cover A, cover B, and cover C. If you like the Axe main story, you'll like these 2. It gives a good fluff backstory, what's going on with the different characters while the main story is happening. X-Men B for Joey. Alright. Let's see. Next up. And of course, he has all the covers in the world. Batman. I'm going to do 2 and 2. So, Batman A and B. Batman number 128, A and B. And then Batman, for our purposes, not C and D. So A and B. B is Delado. C is Matina. And D is March and Mori. March and Mori. Where Batman's on a reflected surface and the Joker is staring back up as his reflection. Which is really neat. Alright, Sean Corker would like Batman A. Alright, got you, Sean. Got you. Alright. We'll move on from there. Get rid of that notification so I can actually see chat. You have a great book right there. Batman the Night Watch is a great all ages book. This is number 2, Batman the Night Watch. I love it. I love the idea of bringing in how people use technology today that you would think would just be a thing that happened in a comic book, but you don't really see a lot. Like, how many people you see when a villain's running through town on their phone taking pictures and posting it to Instagram or Twitter or something. So Batman's got his own neighborhood posse helping him out. Batman Night Watch number 2. Alright, then we have... No, we don't. Sorry guys, I missed a ratio. For Batman 128, I have a 1 in 25 Ryan Sook cover. Ryan Sook ratio for Batman. Leave that right there. It is $15. $15 for the 1 in 25 Sook cover. Thank you, Rob.
I quote unquote watch a lot of these shows, so I know.
You quote unquote watch a lot of these shows, yeah?
Yeah. Watch without seeing.
Alright, next one up is Black Adam. Black Adam Justice Society Files. This one deals with Dr. Fate, which looks like Pierce Brosnan. I didn't realize Pierce Brosnan was going to be Dr. Fate. Hey, Michael Brown, good to see you there. Jeff Bowman like a Black Adam B. So James Bond becomes Dr. Fate. Bad guys who beware. What's a stormtrooper's favorite store? The one next to Target. Double O Fate. Yeah, Sean, Double O Fate. Yeah. The Black Adam Just Society Files Dr. Fate number 1, and these are normally one-shots, A and B. A and B for Dr. Fate. Next we have the British Paranormal Society, which is a mouthful to say, and then By the Horns. So if you put it all together, the British Paranormal Society grabs it by the horns. And this is set in the world of Hellboy. By the Horns number 5, British Paranormal Society number 4, and they're both coming in. This one's coming at $3.99. This one's coming at $4.99. Bebop. Alright. Next we have Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty. I'm all out of cover A's, but I have B's and C's. B is the Marvel Duel cover. There's a bunch of this week because the Marvel Duel is a new game that they have coming out, and they've done various covers for it, which I like and I don't like. I like it when the character that they have on the cover matches the comic, like Captain America's on Captain America. But when you have Spider-Man on New Fantastic Four, I get lost. It's not who I think of when I think of Fantastic Four. Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, number 5, $3.99 each. A B and a C. B and a C for that one. And we have Dungeons and Dragons, Ravenloft, number 4, Orphan of Agony Isle. Cover A and cover B. Cover A, cover B. $3.99 a piece. $3.99. Let you look at that for just a minute. Get this put up. Jeff, we like Cap C. Alright. Got you, Jeff. That was a cool cover with him and Winter Soldier. Yeah, I like that one. Alright. Dungeons and Dragons Ravenloft number 4, cover A and B, $3.99 each. Next up, kind of have a package here. We have a Daredevil second printing of number 2 for $5.99. And we have a Cowboy Bebop in issues number 1 through 4, all virgin covers, collector's pack for $19.99. So Daredevil number 2, second print, Cowboy Bebop number 1 through 4, all virgin covers, pack for $19.99. Alright, moving right along. Now we get into a little bit more DC. We got DC Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. And we see the return of the Justice League, a league reborn. So the league is fully back at the end of it, but will they be able to stop the incoming doom that Pariah has set forth? I don't know. We'll see. I really like this cover here, and somebody said it was an homage to the Identity Crisis series. I was thinking Death Superman, but they may be right. The Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths, number 5, and these are going to be on sale. Cover B is on sale. Cover A is $4.99, it's $5, but we're going to make B and C also $5 each. So $5 for A, B, or C. A, B, or C. Your choice. $5 each. Alright, we got a couple of Crisis people. Joey wants Crisis B. Joey, you had all covers on your pull list. Jason Calfee would like an A and a C. And Sean Coker would like a dark C. Alright. Alright, I think I got everybody there. Joey Moore on the Crisis B, Jason Calfee on A and a C, Sean Coker on the Dark C. Now, that was the regular covers, but we also have 2 ratios for that. I have a 1 in 25 by Colin and a 1 in 50 by Yanan. I don't know if it's Janin or Yanan. Ariel Colin. I really like both covers. I can't decide which one I like better. I'll let y'all have a better view what they look like here. Move them up a little bit. 1 in 25 for 15. 1 in 50 for 25. It's a cool way she's holding the monitor's helmet there. Oh, and if you look, that's the Harbinger helmet and costume. So that's really cool, with Pariah and the infinite Earth she's trying to bring back. It'll be interesting what they do with this. But Dark Cross of Infinite Earths, number 5, ratios 1 in 25 for 15, 1 in 50 for 25. Now, keeping with the Dark Crisis story is Dark Crisis the Deadly Green with a super Swamp Thing. Now I've got a cover A and a cover B on this one, and I have a ratio here. It's a 1 in 25 foil cover by Beach. 1 in 25 foil cover by Beach for $25. The A and the B on Dark Crisis Deadly Green. These are both, they were listed at $5.99 each. We're actually going to do them on sale for $5. $5 a piece on Dark Crisis Deadly Green number 1 one-shot dealing with the Swamp Thing. And then there's the 1 in 25 by Beach, $25. It is a foil cover. I don't know if you can see that very well. Boy, I'm catching that light very, very bad. It's very reflective. Very reflective, guys. Alright, let's see what we got. Sean Coker with like a green bee. Michael Brown, Swamp A. Jason Calfee on Deadly Green A. And Joey Moore, your list pulled you A and B for Deadly Green. If you just want B, let me know and I'll pull that A out.
You doing okay?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited about Deadly Green.
I didn't get a chance to read it yet. It looks good. I like most of the stuff they do with Swamp Thing.
Ron V's latest Swamp Thing run was amazing. It ended sadly. Joey just wants B.
Joey just wants B? Okay. Just B. Gotcha, Joey.
I mean, let's be real. It can't be worse than the Young Justice tie-in.
Young Justice. Did it feel like Young Justice was a stretch?
I don't know. It was just, I didn't like it.
Alright, so next up is a really cool one. This one's called Dark Rod. Dark Rod, and let's see. Dark Rod is actually going to be on sale today. $3 each. $3 for Dark Rod. And I have an A and a B and a C. Now, Dark Rod deals with kind of like, what if your Walt Disney Six Flags amusement park was created by somebody that had a pact with Satan?
You're saying they aren't? The Walt Disney one definitely is.
They're not very flagrant about it. This theme park is
wants A and B.
Dark Rod A and B.
No. Or do you have these?
Dark Rod A and B.
I've seen some of the previews and I'm excited for it.
I read it.
Is it good?
It is very good. It is a very good Halloween October-ish issue to start with. It's done by Image, so it's Image number 1.
Nice.
But good artwork, good story. I like to see where it's going to go with it.
Plus, it's Joshua Williamson.
I don't know Joshua Williamson.
He's been writing Robin, Dark Crisis.
Dark Ride C for Joey.
Nope, I gotta go back up front. Alright. Just coming to make sure you're doing okay.
Let's see here. Dark Crisis, Dark Ride. Alright, alright. It's Dark Ride. Like I said, it's a good book. If you like horror, some violence, some supernatural, this is the book for you. And it's $3 each. Today's sale, $3 each for Dark Ride, issue number 1 by Image Comics. Wayne Fuller would like a B. Yeah, I can do that, Wayne. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, everybody. Some of these got put out of order. We do have a ratio for Dark Ride. It is a thank you variant that, considering all the talk about Devilland and Walt Disney World and stuff, the font and everything is so cool. But it is going to be $50. It's a one per store kind of thing. I think Dark Ride will be a fantastic story before they're done with it. So this will be, Dark Ride, Devilland. Yeah, Devilland is the name of the actual amusement park in Dark Ride, created by this man right here. And right now his son and daughter are grown up and are coming to take over the business. But all is not as one would think. That's Devilland, Dark Ride number 1, thank you variant. I keep saying Devilland, the scariest place on earth. I expect to see Scooby-Doo and the Winchester brothers there. Alright, Edge of Spider-Verse. These are my main covers I have for it. I do have some ratios for this one. This is Edge of Spider-Verse number 5. Introducing Web Weaver and the Hunter Spider. And the events of this one take place before the events, I think, of Spider-Man number 1 that comes out today also. With Edge of Spider-Verse number 5 covers A and B, and we got those on sale today for $4. $4 for each one of these, A and B. So Joey would like A and B. Jason Calfee would like an Edge A. Alright, got you Joey, got you Jason. So Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, $4, A and B. Alright, now for our ratios. I have 3 ratios today. I got the 1 in 10A by Anka. It's the character design for the Web Weaver. I got the 1 in 10 number B, which is the design variant for Hunter Spider. And the design was by Bagley, which is really cool. They're $8 a piece. And then Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, the hidden spoiler variant It's a 1 in 25 for $45. Jeff Bowman would like an Edge of Spidey number A. Got you, Jeff. So ratios are for tonight. I got 2 1 in 10s, both $8 a piece. One by Anka, one by Bagley, and then I have a 1 in 25 Lopez. This is a spoiler variant. They didn't show what the cover was at all in any of their solicitations, and this is going to be $45. Just double check on some ratios here. Good to go. Next up, oh my goodness. Alright. Next up, for our purposes tonight, is A, B, C, and then I have a D for the Garbage Pail Kids. So cover A, cover B. So they're inserting the nuclear warhead to blow his mind later. And then cover C is an homage back to the Hulk number 1. I think it was Hulk number 1. Is he an atom or is he a bomb or is he both? Grossness, as you like it. So that's A, B, and C. And then I have a cover D here as well with Atom Bomb, which I think might be the actual card art from the original card. Garbage Pail Kids Origins number 1. And these are all $4.99. Along with that, we have some ratios to go with it. I got 1 in 25 for $8, a 1 in 30 for $8, and a 1 in 40 for $8. And I got the 1 in 10 Virgin Hesser, which is a tribute to Incredible Hulk, for $6. Jeff Bowman wants the Garbage Pail Kids D. You want to add a 1 in 10 for $6 of the Virgin of that one, Jeff? Alright, guys. Next up is a new number 1 that I'm excited about, but I didn't read it because I wanted to have time to sit down and enjoy it. It's Gotham City, Year 1, issue number 1. And I'm really interested to see where this starts at. You know, just go back, because it'll go at the very beginning of Gotham, because Gotham started out as like a fort at one point. You know, but there's this at the beginning of the Industrial Age, because Gotham is kind of timeless, but it's done by Tom King, which I'm excited to read. So Gotham City Year 1, number 1, and I do have some ratios for that one. I have one ratio, 1 in 25 Marquez. So Gotham City Year 1, issue number 1. $4.99 for A and B. I got a 1 in 25 for $15. You know, if you like Batman and Detective Comics, this is probably going to be right up your alley. hopefully it's a good story and that they keep it as canon also. They don't just do it and discard it. I like it when authors read previous works and build upon lore and legend. Next up is Gun Honey. Gun Honey from Hard Case Crime Comics. And we have, here, let's do this. Let's go A by Derek Chew, B by Emelon, a cover C, which is the cosplay photo cover, and a cover D, which is by King, which is, there's K. Now those are your regular covers. These are $3.99 a piece for A, B, C, and D. That's regular. Joey's liking that Derek Chew cover A. Hi Libby, good to see you on. Alright, got you Joey on the Gun Honey number 2, cover A. And then I've got some ratios to go along with this one. So first off, we start off with the FOC Chew variant. They did kind of like an ultraviolet or 1980s magazine cover. Blood for Blood. Then there is a 1 in 5 black and white, kind of like, it's not quite a sketch cover, but the lines are not as well defined. It's kind of rough sketched. 1 in 5 Chew cover for $6. And then I have a silver polybagged Gun Honey Blood for Blood number 2 FOC Emelon nude bagged cover for $10 a piece. So can't show you that picture, it's completely sealed up, but those are listed as $10 a piece. The FOC and the 1 in 5 variants for Chews cover A is going to be $6 a piece. Gun Honey number 2. Staying with the scantily clad women theme, I have Hell Witch versus Lady Death. Wargasm number 1 of 2. Sure. I got an A and a B. It's an official Death Occultix tie-in. How do we say that? I got $5.99 on cover A, $5.99 on cover B. Hell Witch versus Lady Death, and I think I have a variant for that one. Give me 1 second, guys. Yeah, I got a variant for that one. We had to do some artistic decorating. Joy Moore wants a 1 in 5 and the polybag. Yeah, the Hell Witch versus Lady Death, things are very not there for covers for the thing, so we had to get creative. But that is going to be the risque cover for $40. So $5.99 for A and B, $40 for the risque variant. next up, next up I have 3 covers for the Hulk, A, B, and C, and I have a ratio for this one as well. Alright, so Hulk number 9. Hulk number 9. And we're going to put Hulk on sale today. I feel like I put it on sale. It's going to be $3. $3 a piece for A, B, or C. Hulk number 9. And let's see. Oh, we got some Hulk here. Joey Moore, black and white. Sorry, should have been specific. Okay, so you don't want the $10 poly bag, Joey. Is that correct? So just the 1 in 5 on the gun hunting. Just to clarify. Okay, Joey, so no, you want the black and white 1 in 5 Derek Chew and the poly bag. Okay. I see the @ symbol. I don't really recognize that as an and symbol, but cool. I will do that from now on. You know, I don't. Not the black and white number 5. No, the black and white number 5 and the poly bag. Jeff, Sean, Michael Brown, I've got you on your Hulks. Joey, I've got you on your Hulk B. And I've got you on the 2 variants for gun hunting. No problem, Joey, no problem. You know, I'm not a big texter. It's kind of hard to text when you're using a tin can with strings. Oh, this is a good one. So this is issue 6 of the Image 30th anniversary. Issue 6 30th anniversary. And this, I don't know if people recognize this character. This is the Pro. Hilarious character. I'm excited to read this one. Yeah, I agree, Joey. If I'm somewhere, like if I'm in town, I got good signal, then I don't necessarily mind it. But oh, I'm sorry, I never showed you guys the ratio I had for Hulk, did I? So 1 in 25 Panosian for $20. Let you get a good look at that. The Hulk crashing down through the pavement because it's Hulk smash. I love how he did this word smash in with the actual terrain. But it's a 1 in 25 for $20.
Question.
What?
So, I have a person on the phone saying that, they are like a free streaming service for businesses, and they have a gaming channel, and they were wanting to know if they could meet with Henry.
Cool. They can call us back in about a week to 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because next week, I don't have anybody to spare to sit down for a meeting.
Okay. So, 2 weeks?
Give me 2 weeks.
Okay.
Let me get all my staff back, then we'll talk about it.
Alright, cool.
Michael Brown says he likes when Henry is gone. There seems to be more sales. Wayne Fuller, but like that Connor cover, I can do that, Wayne. Bill B.W., you said image. Do you mean like you like sending images, or you talking about Image the comic book company, or what? Oh, the Image book. Yes, I can get you one of those, Bill. Yep, got you there. I really enjoy what they do with this, since it's an anthology type and some of the stories continue from book to book. I like it a lot. Alright, next up is a very popular series here at the store. A lot of people have been picking up, adding it to their list. And it's Jane Foster, The Mighty Thor, and this is issue number 5 at $3.99. We have a cover A, which is a really fantastic cover with her and Thor together. And then cover B is the game duel version with Thor on it. So I guess that's his appearance in the game, which would be really cool if that's the actual closer to the art. But A and B, $3.99 each for Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor number 5. Wayne Fuller, the pro, yeah. Michael Brown would like a Jane Foster. Sean Corker would like a Jane Foster A. Joey would like a Jane Foster A. Got you, Joey. Got y'all, everybody. I appreciate you commenting and claiming. But yeah, I hear good things about it. I've read a little bit, but I've kind of backed off because I just haven't had time. But yeah, looks good. Good reviews, and a lot of people said they like their direction that they're going with it. So that was Jane Foster and the Mighty Thor at number 5. Now, next up is a book that I read right before the show started, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's called Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 1. And I really liked it. I liked it 2/3 of the way through, but the last third, the last page of the book made me like everything come before it even more. I want to see where this is going. So I'm really excited about this book. I like what they did with it. It really fits the Joker. Whoever wrote this, I could see this being the Joker. Oh, we got a lot of Joker fans in the house tonight. And I have five regular covers. So I'm going to show you A, B, and C. Okay? And on top of that, I have cover D, which is a blank. And all of these, we're actually going to put on sale for $5. $5 for all of these 4 books, A, B, C, and D, which is the blank. And I have a cover E, which is a shiny version of cover C. Now the shiny version is going to be $7. It's really nice paper. It's done by Nakayama. But the regular issues are $5. That one is going to be more. And then on top of that, inclusive, is some ratios. So let me go ahead and pull our regular covers for our customers and get that out of the way. And then I'll throw up the ratios for you guys. Alright, so let's see. Jason Calfee would like a Joker C. Jeff Boban, Joker B. Wayne Fuller, Joker B. Michael Brown wants A and C. Sean Coker, continuation story. It will continue. This is not a one-shot. This will be an ongoing series. I don't know where it's continuing from exactly. They talk about certain events, how Joker has been gone for quite a while, and he's just returned back to Gotham. And the other criminals in Gotham are happier with the Joker not being there, and they let that be known in a meeting. Jason Calfee would also like a foil. Sean Coker wants a Joker B. Yeah. I don't know. It feels very much like the Joker. There's a surprise at the very end of number 1, which could lead to a whole lot more dynamics down the road, seeing how that character revealed plays with the Joker that's just come back. It may be, Jason. I cannot say it isn't. Since he said that he's been gone for quite some time, and he's just now returning to Gotham. Because it starts out with Gotham 2 days ago, and then it jumps ahead to current time. So the first couple of pages, 3 pages, are 2 days in the past. Then you catch up to Gotham now and what's happening in Los Angeles now. So that's Joker, the man who stopped laughing. Now for my ratios, I have a 1 in 25 Matina, which is creepy as all get out. Looks like a combination of the Scarecrow and the Joker. He's got the hood. I don't know if you can see it very well. And the flower. And then I've got a 1 in 50 Oliver, which is kind of our classic Joker. He's even got a Batman and Superman button on his lapel. It's $24. And the 1 in 100 Hanning for $65 with Mr. J and Harley. Classic Harley on there. All 3 different aspects of the Joker. Yeah, 1 in 25 for 16, 1 in 50 for 24, and the 1 in 100 for 65. But yeah, I read a lot of books today, and that was one of my favorites. And it's weird because you'd think you would run out of Joker stories, but you don't. And they found a way to keep it interesting. All right, now next up we have Wayne. Wayne wants a Joker 1 in 25. I can do that, Wayne. Sorry, it seems to be lagging just a little bit on my end. Wayne Fuller got the Joker 1 in 25. Next up for tonight is Junkyard Joe. Now, Junkyard Joe has a bunch of covers. Good night, sweetie. See you tomorrow? Alrighty. Let's see. Junkyard Joe has a lot of covers, and they doubled them up. We have regular versions and black and white versions of A, B, C, and D. Now, A, I am out of all regular covers. I only have the black and white. But I've got regular B and black and white B. I got regular C, which is Junkyard Joe in the snow. Looks like he's in a blizzard. And I got a black and white version, which really you can't tell a difference, because it's all white. It's all in snow. So we've got A, and if you say A, B, or C, let me know if it's black and white or not. Yes, this is my alter ego because we were born around the same time according to the stats on Junkyard Joe here. Alright, Jeff Bowman wants the Junkyard Joe cover A. I have more A's, that's right, okay. I only have one more A, so. That's A, B, and C. I have D, which is the action figure, the action soldier for Junkyard Joe. Let's cover D. And then cover E is the Junkyard Dogs with Junkyard Joe. Now this is set 1972. This is 1972, set over in Vietnam, is when this whole story takes place. And the back part of the book, back part of the black and white version and the color version, is a veteran's dedication. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages dedicated to our vets, which has got some really cool, inspiring stories in there. Joe D. Color. Okay. Gotcha, Sean. And if you remember, Junkyard Joe came out of Geiger. If you liked Geiger at all, you'll love Junkyard Joe. It's got good action. It's got a compelling story. And I like the fact that they're doing stuff for our veterans. So it's Junkyard Joe. Oh, wait. Where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, I lost my paper. Junkyard Joe is also going to be $4 a piece tonight. A, B, C, or D. Doesn't matter if it's color or black and white. A, B, C, or D. They're going to be $4 a piece. Junkyard Joe, number 1. It's a special tribute to the vets in the back. Good story. I encourage you to read it. If you haven't read Geiger, I encourage you to read Geiger. Geiger was a good post-apocalyptic kind of story of survivors.
Hello. Hey.
Next up is also a new number 1. Kaya. Now, this is an image number 1, and I wish they would do this on more books, because they give you a synopsis down here at the bottom of number 1.
That's really cool that they do that for Kaya.
After their village is destroyed, a young girl with a magic arm and a fighting spirit is tasked with delivering her little brother to a faraway safe harbor. There he is destined to discover the secret to overthrowing the all-powerful empire that destroyed their home. Dum dum dum. But Kaya, number 1 by Image Comics. And let's see, Kaya.
Art by Wes Craig.
Let's see, art and story or just art?
Art and story by Wes Craig.
And these are $3.99 a piece. Bill B double like a Kaya set. Yeah. And if you notice, that cover B is a Kirby tribute.
It literally says that on the cover, which is hilarious.
Yeah. It makes me think of a little bit of Icarus when the Kirby did some of the Eternal stuff. But yeah, I read it. Great story. Excited to see where this one's going to go. I'm still, like, you see a little bit of the world, but they keep it condensed enough where you know there's more information out there to learn what kind of world they're in without giving you everything at once. And the dynamic between these two is really good. So that's Kaya number 1 by Image Comics. Staying with Image Comics, King Spawn number 15. King Spawn number 15, $2.99 today. I don't know how McFarlane does it, and nobody else can. Mr. Calfee, will you put the non-foil Joker back, please? I can do that for you, Mr. Calfee. Cool. But King Spawn, number 15, I got cover A, which looks fantastic, him on the marble statues, and B with his cloak entering in the nighttime of the city for $2.99. $2.99 each for King Spawn number 15.
Just me again.
What's that?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
It's the 1 in 50 and the 1 in 100. Helping Steve out.
Alright, so
Did you get the non-Joker foil for Calfee?
I did put that back. Sure, he makes a killing on the action figure. I guess so, Sean. Some of the other people need to do that too. That way we can get our comic books for $3, not $6 or $7. But that's just me. So Marauders issue number 7. Marauders issue number 7. I got covers A, B, and C. A, B, and C for Marauders number 7. B is that dual version, so looks like we're going to have Dakin in the Marvel Duel game, which is neat. I don't think he's been in one of the Marvel games so far, so that's really cool.
Not.
Marauders number 7, Marvel Comics, A, B, or C. They are $3.99 a piece. $3.99 a piece. Joey would like a Marauders A. Alright, got you, Joey.
That is hilarious.
I know.
Is that mine?
Is this for Stephen Watt?
Yeah. Never mind then.
I got him. I only have him on the 1 in 10s. I don't have him on the 1 in
25.
Yeah.
Well, he just asked what other cool ratios we had, so.
Alright, so Marauders number 7. Michael Brown says, I hope the Marauder gets back to where it was last year. It's been rough since the restart. I agree with you, Michael. It's just like they're trying to find their footing. A lot of the X books, I feel, over the past couple months have not been floundering, but they have been swimming as well as they should be. Next up is Miracle Man Zero. Miracle Man Zero kind of getting us into the groove before Miracle Man number 1.
The Silver
A.
Age.
Yeah. Miracle Man number 0. Got a Scotty Young cover, a Terry Dodson cover, and cover A. I don't know who did cover A. Let's see.
This is Steve's copy.
Yeah.
Wow, I don't know where to put the cards.
Let's see.
Oh, hold up.
Alan Davis.
Cool.
I thought it looked familiar, but wait a minute. According to this, there's a Peach Momoko variant.
It's a 1 in 200.
Oh, no wonder we didn't get it.
It's a 1 in 200.
1 in 200. No.
Momoko.
Joey would like a Miracle Man set. I can do that, Joey. Now, I'm curious, everybody out there, who else read Miracle Man when it came out back in the 1980s?
I did. I have the full Alan Moore run when it was reprinted by Marvel.
Okay.
Matt Williams wants Miracle Man A. I have the full series. I haven't read it though, because Marvel did the reprints of it.
All right. So let's see here. All right.
Joey did.
What did you think of it, Joey? Did you like it? Did it make sense when you read it? Because I remember reading it, and to me, it was only so-so. Like, I wasn't really digging it a whole lot. It wasn't terrible, but it was different for the time. The style of writing or the concept behind the character just wasn't what I was used to at the time, and it wasn't truly, like, there were some books that were independent, but they were like really independent, like Something That's Killing the Children. It's not superheroes, it's a whole nother genre. That was your independent. There were other things, independent, but Miracle Man felt very much like a Marvel or DC character.
Well, do you know the origins of the character Miracle Man?
No.
Okay, so this is actually really interesting. So, in Europe, it was really big to have these publishers reprint all of the old Shazam comic books, or Captain Marvel at the time. But then DC sued Wiz Comics and bought Captain Marvel. So then Europe was like, hey, we need something Shazam. And so they came up with the character Miracle Man, who says the word atomic backwards and transforms into Miracle Man, or Marvel Man at the time. So, and what's really funny is that in creating him, they actually made him more like Superman, because he didn't have any of the Shazam powers that Superman didn't have.
Right.
And so, that's the origins of the character of Miracle Man.
Weird.
And then, like, 40 years after the comic book stopped, there was this one guy who wanted to create an anthology magazine. And so he went to Alan Moore, and he was like, hey, do you want to write a reboot of Marvel Man for me? So he started to write Marvel Man, and that's the story that Marvel has started printing. And then he went to
Neil Gaiman?
Alan Moore was finishing his series, and he was like, hey, Neil Gaiman, do you want to finish my comic book for me? There will be complete peace on Earth, war will not exist, and the world will be perfect, and you can finish the story for me. And Neil Gaiman said yes, and then it stopped publishing because they ran out of money, and so now they're reprinting it and finishing it as Miracle Man: The Silver Age, finally.
Huh. Joey says he remembers having a show ID for it.
It was super up there in maturity.
See, I don't remember having a show ID for it, but I always looked older than I actually was. Just like when the Secret Shopper come in and thinks I'm 60 years old. But, I could buy alcohol or cigarettes or anything like that back when I was 14 with no problem.
Yeah.
So I remember reading it, and I didn't have to show any ID for it at all.
But
so
that's the, I guess, secret origin of the
secret
character.
Origin of Miracle Man.
It's a really intriguing story. And then Neil Gaiman's whole controversy with Todd McFarlane and the character of Angela, all that controversy is why Miracle Man's at Marvel now.
Huh.
Because of all the lawsuits and copyright stuff. So.
Okay. There you go.
There you go.
Alright, so next up is the Monkey Prince, which they've actually put limited series on. Don't make me boop your nose again. He's fighting Aquaman there. So, Monkey Prince number 7, $3.99. They've changed it to a limited series. Maybe it's always a limited series. Joey Moore says all the comic shops in San Diego had it in the adult comics behind the counter. Interesting. I'm trying to remember where I was when I read it, because I read it off the shelf. Monkey A for Sean Coker. Coker. Monkey Man number 7, DC Comics, $3.99. Cover A, cover B. I wonder if there's pork in there. Oink oink. Next up is, well, that's out of order. Sorry guys, I got my books out of order. Next up should be Multiversity Teen Justice. Ooh, that's a sick cover. Multiversity Teen Justice, cover A, cover B, and cover C. Okay, number 5. It's a limited series. I read a lot of the Multiversity stuff back when each issue was a different world in the New 52 universe. Who knows if the Multiversity will still be there when they're done with what they're doing in Dark Crisis. But Teen Justice number 5, it's a limited series, $3.99, $4.99, $4.99. That cover C is pretty bad, with Black Adam and Hawkman fighting each other. I mean, that's a animated series I would love to watch. If they could do all the animation like that. Joey would like a Teen Justice A, and Sean would like a Teen Justice number C. Teen Justice. Alright. Gotcha, Joey. Gotcha, Sean. Teen Justice number 5. Cover A, B, or C. $3.99, $4.99, $4.99. This is one that threw me for a loop. So this is New Fantastic Four, number 5, cover A and cover B. $3.99 a piece, cover A, cover B. When I first saw this, I put this with the Spider-Man book that comes out this week, because it's Spider-Man. I wasn't paying attention to this part down here that said New Fantastic Four. All I saw was that. I almost made a big boo-boo. But New Fantastic Four, number 5, cover A, cover B, $3.99 each. $3.99 each. Cover A, cover B. New FF set for Joey. I can do that. Got you, Joey. Thank you. This is actually a pretty cool cover. I like it. I like how they've... Your New Fantastic Four are here. And then your other Fantastic Four at the time did not include being Grimm, but included Sharon, who was Miss Marvel. I can't remember her last name. Sharon Cassidy, maybe? She was a fighter in the UFC, UCF. It was really cool. Alright, so got you 2 books now. I got Night of the Ghoul by Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla, which is really good. I love getting books like this time of year, you know, and getting it on the first weekend of October just sets the tone for the rest of the year. I love that idea. I like having, when you get into a season, doing things around that season and let that season breathe and exist for that short period of time. Like, I don't like to rush Christmas or anything else. But yeah, Night of the Ghoul, great book, thick book, really thick book. And it is $4.99. $4.99. The Ghoul by Scott Snyder and Francesco Francavilla. And then I have a Poison Ivy number 4. Now this is cover, I'm going to call it cover C, because we already had an A and a B. This is a cover we did not get. They just now replaced it. And we also have Poison Ivy number 5 coming out next. So if you're going to claim Poison Ivy, I need to know if it's cover 4. And when you get it, please understand this is cover C for number 4. And then you have Poison Ivy number 5 with an A, B, and C. Alright, Matt Williams with Like a Knight of the Ghoul. Joy Moore with Like a Poison Ivy. Ken Tarter, that's Poison Ivy number 4. That's Night of the Ghoul number 1. There will be more issues of Night of the Ghoul. That's Poison Ivy number 4, cover C. Jeff Bowman with Like a Knight of the Ghoul. Alright, coming up next. Next, I've got an A, B, and C for Poison Ivy number 5. Where'd my C go? There's my C. A, B, and C for Poison Ivy number 5. And Poison Ivy tonight. Oh, Poison Ivy is going to be on sale. All the Poison Ivy's non-ratios are going to be on sale for $4 a piece. You heard it. $4 a piece for Poison Ivy number 5 and number 4. All Poison Ivy non-ratio covers. $4 a piece. Not $4.99. Move that over because that's a fantastic cover. Who did that cover? I cannot say that name. Stjepan. Stepjan. And David Talaski did C. With Jessica Fong doing cover A. Joey Moore with Like a Poison Ivy 5 set. Jason Calfee will look like an IVB. And then along with that, I have 2 ratios for this. Alright, so Poison Ivy number 5. The ratios are a 1 in 25 by Lotte for $22. Miss runs with scissors there. Or maybe they're pruning shears since this is Poison Ivy. And then a foil version of cover B. It's the 1 in 50 for $55. 1 in 50 for $55. 1 in 25 for $22. Michael Brown with like a 5C. Jason Calfee with like a IVB. Already got you, Jason. Hey, Michael. Ken, you wanted a Night of the Ghoul. I got you, sir. Mr. Miller claims the 1 in 50. Alright, I still have a 1 in 25 for anybody that likes ratios. Still got the 1 in 25. Let me see if I can get that. How about that? Yep. And then I still have A, B, and C of the regular non-ratio for $4 a piece. Alright, next up we have a second print for Power Rangers Unlimited #1, featuring the Death Ranger. Second print. And the Power Rangers is going to be on sale for $7 because they say it should be $7.99, and I said nope. $7 for that one. The Revolvers #1 from Top Cow and Image Comics. Where's the one that's going to be? I think it is $3.99. We'll go with $3.99 for that. So Power Rangers Unlimited #1, second print, Revolvers #1, cover A and cover B for $3.99. Cover A, cover B. Alright. Let's take these out of the way. And I had some, actually had some ratios for Now the Ghoul that my brain is not functioning correctly. I've missed those. So I have a 1 in 10 Lotte for $20. And I have a 1 in 25 Francavilla, which is the same as regular cover A, but all of the type at the bottom is in red foil for $26. Sonata the Ghoul, #1, 1 in 10 for $20, 1 in 25 for $26. I didn't have enough copies of the regular cover to have this book on the show, but I have Nyx #10, cover G, which is a 1 in 25 by Viganti for $8, and a 1 in 30 Diagonal for $8. Nyx #10, 1 in 25, 1 in 30. Alright, next regular book of the night, Savage Avengers, $20.99. Savage Avengers, issue #6. Looks like they're taking a trip to $20.99 with an anti-venom. Savage Avengers #6. These are going to be $3.99. Going to be $3.99. This is cover A. Cover B will be the Marvel Dual Game variant with Elektra. Cover C is a Horley variant, which looks really cool. I actually like that look. Doing more like a Savage C. Joy, your pull list pulled you a cover A also. Do you want to get A and C or just the C? Boy, I got those out of whack, don't I? Just let me know and we'll get either both or just C. Just C, we can do that. The Savage Avengers number 6 covers A, B, and C for $3.99 each. $3.99 each. Now I really like this next book. It's from Dark Horse Comics, and it's by Cullen Bunn. It's called Shock Shop. All right. Sock Shop this is issue number 2. It's $3.99. Now the cool thing about Shock Shop is this right here. You have that side, all right, but on the back side you have a whole nother story. So one story goes from this to the middle, and then this side goes from this end to the middle, and it's good horror, you know. It's some of it's that slow burn horror, you know, where it's the setup and it's, I don't know, it's not in your face scary, it's suggestive scary, which sometimes is even worse. But Shock Shop by Cullen Bunn, number 2. It's a flip book. This is cover B. I'm all out of cover A's. This is cover B. So if you pull this on your pull list, you will get cover A. Give me a minute to get the next one set up because it's going to be a Dynamite book. It's got a lot of ratios to it. Alright, Siren's Gate by Dynamite Comics. Let's see, let me make sure. This is a reflection of the interior art. So the artwork you see here is what you'll see inside. I only have cover A for the non-ratio, but I have a 1 in 10 A and B, a 1 in 10 version of cover A, and the 1 in 10 B, which is the Dancer variant. Dancer by Mayer. I got a 1 in 7 Fighting Mayer variant for $7. I got the version of the 1 in 7 Fighting cover for $8. It's a 1 in 10 C. I have a version of the Dancing variant, which is a 1 in 15 for $10. So Dancing variant version $10, trade dress $8, Fighting variant $7 with trade dress or $8 for virgin, and then a 1 in 10 version of cover A for $8. You know, Michael Brown asks, Dynamite knows women can wear full shirts, right? You know, I don't know. I think it's not within their budget because they spend so much money on covers that they don't have enough money to cover their women. You know, they only had enough money for this amount of jacket. What are you going to do? Good thing they don't get cold, right? So Joy wants a Siren's Gate A and a 1 in 7. Alright. You know, if Dynamite made a book, which I guess they have, in somewhat. Some of the Red Sonja books, she's wearing full shirts now. They're chainmail shirts, but they're full chainmail shirts. I think that's about as close as they get. That's Siren's Gate, issue number 1 from Dynamite Comics. Ken Tater says, that's Dynamite. Yep, that's Dynamite for you. Here's another horror book for you. Black Caravan Premiere presents John Clark's Something Juicy. So much wrong with that. Something Juicy. It's a horror story. This could be, it's a horror story, but it could be more like a creep show horror story. Let's see. Correcting my assumption. Yeah, the artwork is very watercolor style, kind of like this right here. A little bit brighter, more defined than some of the black smudging, but it's a nice one. If you like horror, definitely one to pick up, and it is $4.99 today. Let's see here. Get all these situated. Because Marvel had the Dynamite bug. And they decided to restart Spider-Man, or start a new Spider-Man, with an issue number 1. And I have 6 covers for Spider-Man, okay? It's done by Slott and Bagley. Bagley's back doing the artwork. Which looks fantastic, but the events that takes place in this book happen after the Edge of Spider-Verse stuff, because there's a lot of stuff happening that relates back to that. But Spider-Man number 1, drawn by Bagley, A, B, and C, and Spider-Man this week. Yep, Spider-Man Tonight is on sale. $4. $4 for all the non-ratio Spider-Man covers. Spider-Man number 1, A, B, and C. A, B, and C. And this cover B is Arthur Adams. If you're an Arthur Adams fan, it's a really cool cover to pick up. And then D, E, and F. Scotty Young. You got the character variant, action figure variant. And F is done by Ramos.
What's up?
We're on Spider-Man now.
I love the action figure variants.
Yeah, I like that one.
Okay, I didn't say I like that one. I said I love the action figure variants. Joey wants B, C, and F.
Yeah. Jeff wants cover A. Wayne wants cover A. Michael Brown wants cover B.
Ken wants F.
Michael Brown. Let's see. Joey wanted B, C, and F. So B, C, and F. Ramos.
Who's that?
Joey Moore. The big stack right there. Ken wants F.
And Calvi wants C and F.
Ken is back behind you over here on the wall. Susan Calfee would like C and F.
It's right here.
I don't know, I'm a fan of Ramos, and I love the all the different Spider-Man he's put on, Spider-Woman. But I'm also I like the Scotty fan. Yeah, I like him Stuck in the Rain. But actually, I'm a big fan of Arthur Adams.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the Spider-Woman character, so I'm gonna go with cover B for myself. But that's just me.
Fair.
So that's Spider-Man number 1. If I need to put these back in the right order. A, B, and C. We had D, E, and F up earlier. They're all $4 a piece.
Ready for the next one?
Yes.
Cool. Star Trek Picard Stargazer Issue 2.
Cover A. Just cover A?
I think it's just cover A.
Nope, I do have a cover B. I'm not a fan of cover B, but I have a cover B.
She looks like she's seen some stuff.
Okay, I might be a fan of cover A again. Because the angle of the Starfleet actually changes her outfit and costume.
Oh, okay.
I was blending it all into one picture, and it's not. It's like looking through a different lens.
The next one's I like some just sweet.
Okay.
So we have a couple to go before we have to worry about.
Alright, Star Trek Picard, $4.99. Cover A, cover B. Cover A, cover B. And next up, our only Star Wars book this week. Our only Star Wars book.
Star Wars Mandalorian 3 covers. Cover A, the picture variant.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a picture. I think it
It
might be
is-
supposed to look like one.
It is, what's it called? It's,
Concept art, I think.
yes, concept art.
I remember seeing that on the poll list. Got A, B, and C. No ratios.
Yep. There was a 4th cover. We just ran out. It's the Peach Momoko
Oh,
for
the Grogu.
Grogu.
That's a good. I saw that while
Yep.
doing pull box. That's a good cover.
Sean Corker, you have all the covers. So, yes, you have A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. You're welcome, Sean. Alright, that's Star Wars The Mandalorian.
Is it a 5-issue series or 6? Or is it an ongoing?
I don't know. They're not saying it's a limited series, but
I mean,
it's right now it seems to be following the show. Like,
yeah, it's pretty closely following the show from what I know.
yeah. So, I mean, he's just fighting at it right here. He's got
Which that's episode 4, right?
roughly, yeah.
Okay.
So we got more to go.
Do we want to do these as on one or?
Yeah, do all these on them.
So, got 2 different books going up right now. Superman number 1 facsimile, and then Survival Street number 3 of 4, A and B.
Yeah. The A on that one and a B on that one. Guest starring Milo. Survival Street was funny.
I've read issue 1. I have issue 2. It's really good.
I liked it. I like the Superman number 1, the facsimile. You know, one of my things I like about it is reading all the extra stuff that was in the very first issue. You know, meet the creators of Superman.
Sean wants a Superman.
I already pulled you one, Sean. I saw Superman facsimile. I pulled you one and put it in your box. But that's Superman facsimile number 1, and it is, let's see, that's how much it is? It is $6.99. $6.99 for the facsimile for Superman number 1. Considering what the original costs you now, this is a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
You know. Survival Street number 3, A and B. Survival Street number 3, A and B. They are $3.99 each. get them fired up about the environment. Me, set the world on fire.
That's first issue was really good. I'm so excited about
Yeah.
that series.
Alright, that's it for these guys. Next up,
New Dynamite book.
of course it's Dynamite.
Sweetie Candy Vigilante.
Yeah, it's Sweetie, the Candy Vigilante.
Oh.
You gotta do all the rhyming. I can't tell if she might be part vampire,
Really?
but there's a giant gummy grizzly bear.
I'm sorry, there's a what?
Giant gummy grizzly bear.
And Action 1 has the most reprints. Fair. So there's a gummy grizzly bear. Where the hell is this comic book at?
It's right underneath the trigger. Okay. Yeah, Sweetie the Candy Vigilante by Dynamite Comics. Sweetie the Candy Vigilante.
Wow, this might
A,
actually
B,
be,
and C.
this might be Dynamite's most mature book.
It's fairly mature. And what's the price on the back of that?
$3.99.
$3.99. $3.99 for number 1 for Sweetie the Candy Vigilante. Get yours before it goes sour.
Yeah, this is definitely the most brutal in adult. There is a giant gummy bear.
That's why I said it's a giant grizzly gummy bear, because of how it acted and everything. Now that was the regular covers. Now I'm going to show you the variants. I got a 1 in 10, a 1 in 20, and a 1 in 25. These are all virgin covers of the 3 non-ratios I just showed you.
Although, let's be real. It's the least amount of ratios Dynamite's ever done.
This is true. There's only 3 ratios for the book. So 1 in 10 for $12, 1 in 20 for $14, 1 in 25 for $20. For Sweetie the Candy Vigilante by Dynamite Comics.
And there is a giant grizzly gummy bear.
Yes.
I think that makes it entirely worth it all on
Giant
its
grizzly
own.
gummy bear.
Damn it. I might have to buy a Dynamite book that's not Evil Dead or
There,
Elvira.
there is pixie dust that acts like Joker poison.
What in the world?
Yeah, it gets out there, man. All right, Zenoscope. We all know Zenoscope has a bunch of covers. Zenoscope, I have 4 different covers tonight.
That's all.
No, that's okay.
That's all for the
Rise of Cthulhu. Rise of Cthulhu. Did I miss some book?
Why?
No, that's right. I got it. I was thinking I missed a ratio, but I got it. So Rise of Cthulhu. It's actually called Tales of Terror Quarterly, Rise of Cthulhu.
Grimm Tales. Is it Grimm or just Tales?
Well, they put Grimm on it.
But
Diamond doesn't put Grimm on it. Diamond only puts Tales of Terror. So on our invoice, it only says Tales of Terror, Rise of Cthulhu.
Of course.
And these are coming in at $8.99 a piece. A, B, C, and then a cover D. I'll put it right here. $8.99 a piece. This is a very thick, oversized quarterly book by Grimm and Zenoscope Comics. Rise of Cthulhu, technically I guess it's number 1. It's a quarterly book, so it's kind of like an annual anthology kind of thing.
They all say number 1 on them, but
Yeah.
it comes out every quarter.
So there you go. Rise of Cthulhu covers A, B, C, and cover D. Which D was the choice for some of our other patrons that like the Zenoscope stuff.
I don't know. B was pretty nice.
I like B because he's in an aquarium.
Yeah, that's the best part about it. Next up, is it Saturday Morning Adventures, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
It's TMNT, Saturday Morning Adventures.
Okay.
Now this picks up where the cartoon is left off, as far as I know.
We got covers A, B, and C for the TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures.
These are $3.99 a piece. So if you enjoyed the cartoon growing up, you'll be a fan of this one right here, and I think it's going to be like the G.I. Joe, where it's going to be an ongoing series.
The G.I. Joe one was only 4 issues, and this one in our system says it's only 4.
Okay.
I don't know why they don't just do ongoings. Well, G.I. Joe one makes sense. They're losing the license at the end of the year.
Yes, they are.
But I digress.
I'm sad to see G.I. Joe leave IDW, but I'm excited to see where they go and what they do with the franchise from here.
As far as I'm aware, that and Transformers are both going to Image Skybound.
I know Kirkman wanted them heavily for Skybound. He was trying really hard, but I never heard definitive that they were actually going to Skybound.
The last thing I heard was Skybound. Sean wants a TMNT-B.
Yep. So it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Saturday Morning Adventures #1 covers A, B, and C for $3.99 a piece.
These two are next.
Yep. Alright, next up we have the Tomb of Dracula Facsimile #1 for $3.99, and the Transformers Best of RC One Shot for $6.99. I remember reading Tomb of Dracula. I don't know, it wasn't quite when it came out. It was a little bit after it came out. My older brother had that one. He collected Tomb of Dracula. I collected Werewolf by Night. Bless you. And again.
Thank you. Is that the last Transformers? What is 2-1?
Let's see.
Jeff Bowman. Where's Jeff?
Sean didn't want. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff
Is that the last Transformers? What does that mean?
No. The Transformers, The Last Transformer is another series.
Oh, Last Bot Standing?
Last Bot Standing, if that's what you're talking about, Ken.
That was it's a 5-issue series, and it's on issue 4.
Right.
Issue 4 came out a week or two ago. Best of is just reprinting what's considered to be iconic stories for said character. In this case, it's RC. They've done Soundwave and Bumblebee, Optimus, Megatron,
Starscream.
Yeah. So
the Last Bot
Standing, I think, is what you're talking about.
So it's still coming out. Still got two more issues left. So that's the Tomb of Dracula #1 facsimile reprint for $3.99, and Transformers Best of RC One Shot for $6.99.
Okay, no, whatever.
Oh, dynamite. Alright, so I've got A, B, and C for Unbreakable Red Sonja, and I have a D and E non-ratio.
And
So,
then we have
bear
a
with
bunch
me.
of ratios.
And then we have ratios on top of that. So A is Perillo, and I believe they are $3.99 each.
They are.
Yeah.
If Dynamite's track record follows.
Yep. $3.99 each. A, B, and C. And then this right here is cover D. It's a cosplay cover. And cover E. No, I'm sorry. That's cover D. That's cover E. Cover E is a cosplay. Cover D is a black and white sketch. So it's Unbreakable Red Sonja. And there's Sorcerer afoot in this one. And she meets up with potentially her younger self. A young thief who is named Red Sonja.
I bet it's an alternate reality version.
So
That's the big rage these days.
So you got D and E right here. #1, $3.99, Unbreakable Red Sonja. And then you have A, B, and C, regular covers. Then we have the ratios.
So there's the regulars one last time. 1 in 7, 1 in 10A, a 1 in 10B. All for $8.
$8 for the 1 in 7, 1 in 10A, 1 in 10B. And then we also have a 1 in 15 virgin cover of the 1 in 10.
A.
For 9, a 1 in 25 cosplay cover for 10, a 1 in 40 virgin cover for 10, and the 1 in 50 Selena virgin cover for 10.
Red Sonja A for Joey.
Yeah. So 1 in 50 for $10, 1 in 40 for $10, 1 in 25 for $10, 1 in 15 for 9, 1 in 10 A and B for $8, and a 1 in 7 for $8. And then your regular covers for A, B, and C coming in at $3.99. Alright, next up I have a cover A and B of Image's Undiscovered Country. A and B of Undiscovered Country, that's $3.99 a piece. This is issue 21. Issue 21 for Undiscovered Country. Issue 21, Image Comics.
So, neither of these have a regular issue because that came out 2 weeks ago.
Right.
So you'll just have to show that off at some point.
Alright. A and B for Undiscovered Country, number 21 by Image Comic Books, $3.99 a piece. Then I have a Walking Dead Deluxe, cover A. I only have cover A right now. The other ones I didn't have enough to have on the show. And then I have X-Men Red, issue number 7, which gives a really a shake-up to the hierarchy, the council seats on our Arakko.
Walking Dead A for Jeff.
Alright.
Yeah,
Roger Gradelio would like an Edge of Spider-Verse A. I can do that, Roger.
Sorry, didn't mean to send that yet.
Well, if you need to add to that, Roger, just let me know, and we can get that.
We can still get you a cover A right
Yeah.
now. Where's Roger's at?
Roger is... He's right here. That's good, Roger. That's good. But yeah, X-Men Red, Storm takes up a different seat on the council.
Really?
Like, there's a big shakeup of who's sitting where and what their functions are on the planet.
because she became like queen of Arakko, but no one like respected her at all, if my memory's correct.
Yeah, well, and Arakko is a very
War-centric.
war-centric world, and you did things by... Everything was done by challenge. Everything was done by fighting. It's might makes right kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's Walking Dead Deluxe, issue 48, and X-Men Red, issue number 7. Now, the last book of the night is our retailer ratios with the Zenoscope program. So I got the retailer program bronze cover for $15. I got the silver for $25. I've got the gold for $50, and I have the platinum for $80. Okay.
Jeez.
And these are a limited print run.
Oh, okay.
There are a limited print run with these guys as they go up in
So the higher print run, the less there's made, essentially.
The higher the value, like going from gold to platinum. Platinum has the least amount made of it.
Yeah.
And maybe, then gold and silver,
That's
and then
what
bronze.
they say, at least.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of these. So
I didn't even know they made those, so.
yeah. So that is the interior is Robin Hood Baba Yaga.
Which we still have plenty of on the shelf.
Yes, we do. And
If
then you have
want me to go grab it
the
for
bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum. Each one, if you notice, has a different
It's the
background,
right?
and it changes. It's changing from like daytime into nighttime.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That is going to be our last book of the night.
Oh, I'm going to get out of here before you turn the camera on.
Are you still doing a Whatnot show tonight?
We are not doing the Whatnot show. Steven is out of town.
Yeah, I know he's out of town.
Henry is out of town. Tim is out of town.
Okay.
So, Whatnot shows are on hiatus right now. They'll be back next week. So, guys, I appreciate it. If anybody needs anything else, please let me know. I'll be happy to get it for you. Roger, I see you got on a little bit later. If you need anything else, give us a shout on Messenger, and we'll see if we can't get you taken care of. Everybody else, I appreciate you.